Hello my friends, how are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. Here we're going to have a look at that sign up here, the LED sign. It has been on in the background of some of my other videos, and people have been asking a few questions about it, so I thought, why not make a little short video about this today? Doesn't need to be too long a video, but anyways, so I have made other videos about LED signs and lights. At Christmas we have my twinkly lights, and I made one with the little LED sign you can put in the back rear view window of your car, and the LED glasses, which sadly now has broke, but yeah, I broke them. So let's have a look at this sign up here, and I'll show you how that works. And it is quite simple, actually. Let's just switch the screen here. Right, so when you are programming this sign up here, you can use just where do I have it. You can do some things just from this remote control. It's sort of a generic remote control, but you can program some things from it. Not all of the things I'm doing here that I'm doing from this program, and I'm not going to go into each single little detail of this program because it will take way too long. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, and the LED sign I have up there is the cheapest version, and that one requires that you use an USB key, like a small one just like this. It has to be formatted as FAT, not FAT32 or exFAT. It only understands FAT, and I would probably, if I had known it earlier, used a few dollars more. I got the one with Ethernet connection because it would have been a lot easier to reprogram for each video, and I was sort of thinking make it a theme and having it up there with a new sign or new text for each video I'm doing. But now I have to use the USB key every time, so I don't know. Anyway, this is the program, and what you do is you program a few scenes. I will call it scenes. For example, the first one here you probably already have seen in the background. It was the old logo I used to use. I don't use that very much anymore. Then I would have, let's see, Martin J. That's a good one to show you, because let's change that. I renamed my channel to RUD or RUD because YouTube started having these ad signs you could use for your channel to name it, and so I named it to three letter channel name. I thought that was sort of, you know, cool to have a shorter name, right? And I could have ad YouTube ad RUD, right? So that would be a name I could use for my YouTube channel. Now the sign or the YouTube-ish logo here is something I made in a picture file, and if you can add pictures to it, you can just go in here, you see it. I can insert an image. This is the one I inserted. And you can load a new one. Let's see, we'll do open a picture right here. We do it. I made the small YouTube, and I made one that called Martin. That's also in the animation. You can see that like a Tesla character set. So you can add a few graphics if you want to, and that is how I made this one. This is just a row of single images. It says OGIF or GIF up here. That doesn't mean it can take animated GIFs. It must be a separate format. I haven't looked into it. I just took single images and inserted them. So let's try to change another one. I have some like subscribe today. Martin hits the thumbs up, thanks. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, I was participating in a YouTube Creator Masterclass. So, for example, the one I changed up here today is today. Let's see, let's change this. Okay, so let's try this out. Retro LED sign, right? Antivirus up to date. Yeah. I don't care. This is just a machine I use for testing suspicious programs. I don't know if this program is suspicious, but I'm pretending it is, at least. So yeah, so you go in and type whatever you want, and then you decide for which font you want. Let's choose. Let's see what. Yeah, this is too big. This is too big as well. So when you set it up, the software here, you tell it the dimensions of your display here, and that's the lines you can see. So it supports displays of all kinds of sizes. So let's say we want this to be white and we want the background to be black. Then we want this one to be red, and this one to be green, and this one to be blue, for example, right? And then you can select some of it, and you can say char action, character actions. So let's do like you can do a flash. This one up here did a zoom. You can also do that, like this. And let's make it super annoying. Flash. And down here you select the state. How is it supposed to animate? And the language is a bit weird. Here it says rotate, right? So you could also say the action, it should rotate the other way. So now it you could say rotate right. If you want to do that, but that would be weird because then you would be reading it backwards. So, but I suppose if you are using a language where you write from the other side, then yeah, that could be a thing. Anyway, and you can continue to do different things and animations, and you can see like here it says snow. That's because it is falling in as snow, including the graphics. So yeah, you can choose all kinds of different animations, and we can sit here and do that forever and ever if we feel like it, but then the video is going to be really long. So I'm not going to do that. I will say that I wish I had used the one with the network connection, so I could just send it to it directly and not have to program it like this. That would be, I think, worth the money to spend that little extra. I don't know if they still sell this sign, but if they do, there will be links in the descriptions and everywhere. Then you take the USB key, insert into your computer. You make sure it's formatted as FAT. Come on. It finds in drive E. I know that is my USB drive. It then saves it fairly quickly. And then you go to the sign and insert it in the USB on the sign, and it will go into a state where it reads the key. And when it's done reading it, you just plug it out, extract it again, and it does some more crunching. And once it's done crunching, yeah, it's just starts showing what it is you have programmed it to do. You can sort of see something here on this screen. It tries to animate it, but I haven't gotten it to work. I haven't got it to work that well. Yeah, I haven't gotten it to work that well. So yeah, that's all I'm going to show you here. It can do a lot more things that I haven't used. You can see it has a program and like a series of programs and each scenes under that. And it also have, yeah, you can see dates, which dates should it be running. So I suppose you could do like saying it's open between, if you have a shop or something, and you can say open and closed or something like that. Yeah, it's a very extensive program. It can do a lot of things, but I think that is just about it for today. So yeah, let me know if you think that would be an interesting sign to buy, or it's just a bit too much money to spend. So that's all for today. Until next time, have fun on the interwebs. Cheers.